How's it going, Maple Love Gang? Just going to do a little video of 2 grafts that I did on the 18th of January. They're now ready to be cut back, not all the way but partly, because they've passed what I would call phase 1 of the cambium healing, so the scarring. You can see there, can you see that scarring there where the scion meets the rootstock? That means that I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, the fibers have knitted, or the scarring tissue has knitted properly. There still will be this knitting kind of process, which is like the healing going on inside that line as well, but the outer edge is sealed, but the healing isn't done yet, basically. But what needs to happen now, you need to start cutting back the rootstock so you can send more energy into this scion here. So on the first cutback, I like to do it so there's 3 nodes left. So for those of you that don't know, each line is where a set of nodes will appear. Those little rings that you see. You don't want to go too close too soon, because there could be dieback, and then that will affect your scion and the scion could fail. So I can count 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to cut in the middle of that one. Yeah. A slightly angled cut like that. And there you go. That's ready for the next part. It's looking good. The buds are healthy. It's all good signs. And as you can see on the label, this is a strawberry spring. Okay. Then we've got a diva. It's a bit more tricky to see, that one. Might be able to, yeah, this side's a bit better. Hard to pick up on this camera though. So this is pretty much the same as the other one. The outer edge of the union has healed over. And this is a rootstock. You can see, if you look on this rootstock, you can see that cut there. That's something. That's probably from a graft that I tried to do a couple of months prior that failed. So I just went a little bit lower. That's as low as I could actually go with this. So if that one didn't work, this rootstock would be pretty much finished. So yeah, I'm going to count the nodes. Got 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I'm going to go here in the middle of that. There you go. And yeah, the buds are still looking healthy on this one as well. So these are on track. Now, I would wait for these to fully leaf out before I'd start cutting back further. And eventually I'll just cut back until there's 1 node separating between the union. But that'll be when, leaves have been established on the scion. Got a couple here that are looking a bit dodgy. This one was grafted on the 14th of December, Hanamatoy. You can see that's fully calloused. It's doing good in that sense, but the leaves are starting to wilt, and it's starting to shrivel slightly up the top. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure what's happened, but I will learn. I will find out. I don't know if it was just too much work for the graft. For this one in particular, maybe I should have cut this back further or had less nodes. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'll do my best to find out. And then we've got some more up here. Hold up. And we've got these lot. These are looking good. Peaches and cream. They're starting to flourish. Sister Ghost was the first one I did for the whole winter. I did that on the 10th of October. Now, I've not looked up here for about a day or two, and those leaves there, they weren't there before, so things change quite quick. So I'll be picking them off, because we don't want the rootstock stealing energy from the scion. The Tyonishkis are doing really good. Got two of them there that are starting to bud out. And here we go over here. Got variegated lace. And a wild goose. I may have to cut these flowers off. They're starting to look a bit unhealthy, and I don't want it to start draining the tree of energy, so I may have to just cut them off. Picking off some buds on the rootstock there. So we've got here rainbow, Hanamatoi, Milligan. This grandma ghost is flourishing. Has gone really tall. Reticulatum purple. It's been at that stage for a couple of weeks now. It hasn't fully leaved out. That is all for now, guys and girls. Some exciting news actually. In the polytunnel, I was moving the seedling trays, checking the moisture levels in the soil, and I started to see a few seedlings pop up already, and we're like not even midway through February. So I think it hasn't been the coldest of late, well, considering they're in the polytunnel anyway, so the climate in there is slightly warmer. So some of them will start waking up. Anyways, videos to come on that pretty soon. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.